everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to tell you how to taste wine. Okay, so why am I even doing a video about how to taste wine? Surely you just taste it with your mouth. Well, I think that if you know a little bit about the mechanics, if you want to call it that, behind wine tasting, you can appreciate wine and enjoy wine so much more. So I thought we would practice this wine tasting exercise with this wine. It's the Laibach Chardonnay. Laibach is situated in Stellenbosch, and this Chardonnay of theirs is an organic wine. So this Ladybird is a lightly wooded Chardonnay. Now Chardonnay as a grape in its own right isn't the most exciting grape out there. It's what is called a non-aromatic grape, which means it doesn't have any really distinctive aroma characteristics that are instantaneously recognizable. For example, a Gewürztraminer is an aromatic grape, and Gewürztraminer is often associated with rose, lychee, and Turkish delight characteristics. Chardonnay is a little bit more conventional, so often you'll pick up on apple aromas, you can get stone fruit, a touch of vanilla. But a lot of the aromas imparted to the wine come from the actual winemaking process. For example, in a wooded Chardonnay, you can often pick up on buttery and caramel aromas, which you either love or you hate. Okay, let's get tasting. Nice handy screw cap. There we go. Okay, what's the first thing to do? Is to look. And I'll admit, I don't spend the most of my time looking at my wine. I spend more time sniffing and then drinking it. But looking at the wine can tell you a lot of things. So first of all, this is clear. So there's no cloudiness or fogginess to the wine, which can be an indication of fault in the wine. Or sometimes a wine can be cloudy just because it's unfined. So this is a nice clear color. It's a nice light gold. And color can also tell you something about the age of the wine. White wine, when it ages, turns quite a deep brown color. Next, we smell it. That is lovely. Those flavors are really jumping out the glass at me, and it's an extremely fresh smelling Chardonnay. There's that fresh green apple. Definitely some citrus going on in there, a little bit of lime, a little bit of lemon. What you're looking out for by smelling a wine isn't only the flavor aromas, but whether there are any faults in the wine. For example, if a wine's corked. Next is the best part, which is to taste. Oh yeah. Oh, the acidity is amazing. And it's so nice and fresh. So I'm picking up on a bit of vanilla, and see if I can pick up on anything else. Ever such a small hint of jasmine, a nice perfectly ripe peach. The aromas tell us something about how the wine's been made, where the wine's from, the climate, all those kind of things. And that's really what I think makes a wine so fascinating to drink. Our palate also picks up on other characteristics of the wine. For example, acidity, like I've just mentioned. Alcohol, whether the wine is a full-bodied wine or a light-bodied wine. The body of a wine and alcohol, I like to think of as a texture of a wine. These are not characteristics that you'll pick up with your taste buds, but really contribute to the enjoyment of the wine. Otherwise, we may as well just be drinking flavored water. So this Chardonnay, it's, like I said, perfect acidity. It's got a nice medium body. It's not over the top in terms of body. The alcohol is well balanced with all the other components in the wine. And there's a pleasant finish. Now the finish is the last part of the wine tasting process. You just notice how long those aromas are hanging around in your mouth for, and whether they're pleasant aromas or whether it literally leaves a bad taste in your mouth. I'm not having any problems with this Chardonnay at all. It's got a nice creaminess to it, a slight sort of toasted cereal aspect as well. The fact that this wine has been lightly wooded really lends to that creaminess and also gives it something a little bit more interesting to accompany those fruit flavors. And if you have trouble forgetting which order to taste wine in, it's very easy. Look, smell, taste. Simple. But as with everything in wine, how you choose to enjoy your wine is 100% up to you. If you don't want to waste a second sniffing or looking at your wine and just want to get right in and drink, then do it. Thanks guys for watching another one of my videos, and thank you to Laibach for making such a wonderful organic Chardonnay with such a cute name. See you next time and happy drinking. Cheers guys.